So today is August 7th, 2026, and this is going to be yesterday's trade breakdown. I know it's been a long time since I made one of these videos breaking down the trades. I just been focused on doing my own thing, and trading and just getting to the bread. So basically, this is yesterday's trade setup. Right now we're on NASDAQ on the 5-minute, right? And if we go to the higher time frame, right, the 15-minute, first thing we notice is that price is creating lower lows. It's downtrending, right? Price is going down, right? We see price go down, come up, go down even lower, come up, go down even lower, breaking all these lows, right? So we can clearly see prices on the downtrend, breaking lows and creating lower highs, right? Also, we got the 3 MAs on the 5-minute above price. So that's indicating that momentum is pushing price downwards. So right here, basically when the session started, let me see, so session started as soon as this gray shaded area started coming in. So once the session started, I already noticed a supply zone right here. This is a supply zone right here where this gap starts with this big candle that pushed down and broke underneath this lows, right? That's a supply zone, right? So I could have taken this trade and price would have shot down, boom, and I just didn't take it because that was prior to my session, right? So during this time, I was already in the market just waiting. So I was looking at the markets and I was just waiting, right? I ended up zooming in and I could see, this candle right here pushed down and created a gap, this little gap right here, this tiny gap, right? So since that candle pushed down, broke this candle low, right? Just because this candle came down, came up, right, and came down, this other candle, boom, breaking that low. I don't know if you understood. Came up, came down, but I'm trying my best to point it out here. So price came down, came up with this green candle, and then price came down with this black candle, breaking this low, and it created a gap, right? And overall we're in a downtrend. So I'm already seeing like, okay, we looking for a supply setup. So right here I drew my supply zone on this whole area, right? It was mainly supposed to be just this area right here, but I drew it across this whole other area. Why? Because there's also a gap right here where price started pushing down and began the move. Boom. So I drew my supply zone during that whole area. And from here, I was just waiting for price to come back and touch my zone and give me a rejection candle to enter the trade for sales. Right here, boom, price came, bam, and price came, touched the zone, rejected, and gave me the entry. So I got in on this first entry right here. I put my stop loss right there, right? Target always 1 or 2 times my risk. And then on this first entry, bam, got smacked out of the trade, hit my stop loss. So I was already down for the day. Then we got another entry right here. Price came deeper into the zone and rejected off of it, and then gave us another candle, a black candle that came down and broke the recent candle low. So that was another entry right there. So I got back in again, stop loss right there, and basically, target is 1 or 2. Target is 1 or 2. Boom. But me personally, I was targeting these lows right here where price, because this is the last low, this is the most recent low. So I'm expecting for price to come down and break these lows and create a new low, right? Because we're downtrending. Price is just going down, going downwards, right? So we just following the trend. And then we saw a setup right here, a pattern that is giving us a supply setup, right? And then we managed to find an opportunity to enter on the trade. The first entry was invalid. We got stopped out. So then I ended up getting in again because we got another rejection of the zone and price broke the candle low, giving us an entry. So right here, I was in the trade. First target is right here, 1 or 2, or 2 times our risk. Well, first target is 1 to 1, obviously. So, which is 1 time our risk, which is like around here. Boom. That's the first target. Second target is right here, which is the original target. But me personally, I was aiming for the low, for price to break this low and create a new low, right? Plus I was already down for the day on the first trade. So from here we were just waiting. We was already in the trade, and then price started pushing and momentum. Boom. First target hit. From there I moved my stop loss like near break even, right? Let's say I move my stop loss like right here. Boom. So now I'm risking way less. So I move my stop loss down here, and let's say over here I was risking $300. Now I move my stop loss down here once price surpassed my 1-to-1 target, and now let's say I'm risking $50. So now I'm risking $50 to make approximately $300, or which 600. But since I lost on the first trade, now I'm gonna be up the certain amount that I'm here minus the loss, right? So from here we're just waiting. Price already hit our first target. I move my stop loss lower, and from here I was just waiting for price to hit my second target. Bam. Price hit my second target. From here I have moved my stop loss down here, securing profits. So now my stop loss is in profit. Now if price comes back up and hits my stop loss, which is in profit, I still walk away with some profits for this trade alone. But I stayed holding. And then bam, next candle came and hit that low and broke through that low, right? Just like we predicted, or how we was expecting for price to play out, due to, you know, the confirmations and confluences that we gathered, or the data, the information that we gathered through reading the chart, through price action, right? Then from there, basically ended up making back my loss plus an extra $300 for the day. So this day I was up $300 after taking that first loss. And yeah, man, that's basically yesterday's trade breakdown. It was very simple, very, you know, like, I don't know how else to break it down, bro. Like, it's very simple. Trading is the hardest yet simplest way to make money, man. And all you really got to do is just stick to your rules, bro. Just stick to the rules, stick to the trading plan. And a lot of people are not profitable. I'm noticing now, like, even within myself, like, a lot of people are not profitable, even myself, for a certain period of time, or so at certain times, just because we don't follow our rules, bro. And that's really one of the hardest things, following your rules and sticking to the rules. It's hard. And that's why a lot of people don't see profitability in trading, because they don't follow the rules. They want to do their own thing. But all you got to do, bro, is just follow your rules, stick to the plan. And over time, you will begin to see results, the results that you want. So that's about it, man, for today's trade setup. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, man, if you want to join the free Discord, link is in the subscription, or link is in the bio of this channel. Join the free Discord. Tap into the course if you want to learn exactly the strategy that I'm trading and how I use it. And I teach you everything, how it works and all that. Just gotta join the free Discord, and the link will be there. And yeah, man, till next time.